Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your general reading for December of 2017. I would like to remind everybody that this reading is for Sun, Moon and Rising, and also a very small intro because I would like to thank everybody for their like, share and subscribing, and for the huge amount of requests for personal reading. I feel very humbled. Okay, so while I was doing pulling this reading, I felt a bit, oh my god, what's happening, because I'm also a Scorpio rising myself. But I you know, this is a very good reading, and I'll try to explain it to you as you know, as possible, as good as possible as I can, because it is a complex reading, but it is clear at the same time. You will understand what I'm saying while we go through the reading. Now, the first card that I pulled for the Energy Oracle card, and it's what we are going to be faced with energy coming into December, it's the card of hostility. Now, when I pulled this is the first card that I pulled, and I thought, oh no, please. But then I looked at the gentleman here, the warrior, and he's holding a sword. So really here, all of a sudden it dawned on me, and I felt it very strongly. Hostility within ourselves. Hostility really brought in by our own inner thoughts. And you will understand why this is also reaffirmed in the reading with the main tarot deck. Okay, so coming into the month of December, we've got the Judgment card. This card tells me that whatever you're inquiring about, it's going to work two ways. So it's going to work that we're going to see a situation for what it really is. But unfortunately, because of one of the cards in the same line, we're going to look at it in a negative way. But it is also talking about second chances. Second chances, maybe with somebody, or maybe to revisit again a situation within our mind and really understand from both sides what went on. So let's not get trapped into our head, and let's not get trapped into what has been done to us without looking at it in the bigger picture, because we can make it worse in our head of what really was and feel that we were that one, that we were wronged. Yes, we could have been wrong. Yes, we were wronged. But let's see what part did we have in that, okay? Now, the next card here that we have, it's the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, it tells me that there was news, or we are expecting news in December about somebody extending their cup of love, or at least we're expecting an apologies from someone that we feel done us wrong. So that is what we are expecting at the start of December. And because of the way we are, we're going to put ourselves into that Nine of Swords mode of going through all the motions of being sorry, of being angry, of losing sleep over it, you know, all that kind of emotions that Scorpio, because we are so deep, can really go through that. We carry the darkness and the light. But remember, this is our thought pattern. That doesn't mean that is exactly the way it is. You know, everything and everybody process circumstances and what happened in different way. So we need to really use this Judgment card that it came up first and understand what is the dynamic of this situation. Following the Nine of Swords, we've got the Queen of Wands. Now here we can be talking about maybe if you are involved with somebody who is from the fire group, so Leo, Sag or Aries. Or it can talk about really your emotion being on fire. And because it follows the Nine of Swords, is like as if you're really going to lose your temper over it. But again, please don't, the reason why I say that I sense that somebody is really going to lose their temper, it's because of the Ten of Swords. So we're still stuck into that feeling of having the perspective or looking at this like being stabbed in the back. Somebody, you know, into our views, has stabbed us in the back. And very much, I sense, has got to do with the personal relationship. Here we've got the Two of Cups, somebody that we think it's our soulmate. And I strongly feel that, yes, that person that you're thinking about is the soulmate. Now, again here, we have got the Eight of Swords. So we've got the 9, the 10, and the 8 of Swords. So very, very much stuck into the head. The 8 of Swords is feeling that we have no way of getting out of this feeling of being betrayed, of this feeling of being so hard done by. You know, it's just, we're trapped within our thoughts. And it is becoming an obsession. And I'm saying that because we've got then underneath it the Devil card. The Devil card is all about obsession, burning, something that is really, really burning within us. And this is also the cards for Capricorn. So if you are involved with somebody who is a Capricorn, or if you've got Capricorn in your chart, you know, so, but the card of the Devil, it really talks about obsessions and, you know, that kind of feeling. But here we go. So remember that everything that I read up to now, it's within us. But here we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And things are going to start moving in our direction. Now, sometimes the Wheel of Fortune goes from up to down. But because of the following card, I think that things are going to start to get a lot better towards the middle end of December. And the reason why, it's because we've got the Chariot. And in this particular deck, the two Sphinx are looking in the same direction. So we are going to move forward. We're going to move forward in this situation. Some of you will decide to say, well, I'm going to leave behind all of the negative thoughts that I have about this. And I'm just going to move forward and look ahead to the future. And when you start talking your truth with the Queen of Swords, here, when you start to embody yourself and say, what is done is done. This is my truth. This is what it is. Things are going to really open in a completely different direction that you didn't think. This can also mean that you might be involved with somebody from the air group. So Aquarius, Libra, or, oh my God, Gemini. But I sense that it's more of you embodying that truthfulness that is very, very ingrained into Scorpios. And when that happens, vavoom, here we go, we get the Knight of Cups. We will receive news. Finally, what we were expecting, that we are waiting for somebody to apologize. There is going to be news coming. There is going to be news coming from that particular person. And it's going to be extending their willingness to work together and to see if this situation can be fixed. The Three of Pentacles, it's all working together. And here we come with the Strength card. That is going to be like, wow. All of a sudden, when I left behind all the negative thoughts about this situation, things are happening. And then is when you realize your strength. That nothing can beat a Scorpio down. And here we've got the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups, it's somebody coming back from the past. And I'm saying that because it's followed by the Four of Wands. The Six of Cups for me could be very much here, you know, I'm not beating around the bush. I'm not talking about children. I'm not talking about family. Here I've got the Two of Cups. I know that, you know, by doing this, I'm really narrowing down the group of you of which this will resonate with. But when I feel so strongly, there is no point of me making a lot of different, you know, telling you a lot of different scenarios. For me, this is very much to do with a personal relationship, with a loving relationship. So I sense somebody coming back from the past, extending their cup of love, wanted to work together to make this relationship stronger than it ever was. And here is the card of coming back from the past. And the Four of Wands is creating something solid, rebuilding something that had fallen down or that didn't work out, and really remaking it and making it happy, making it a happy environment. This is a very similar reading. There is a lot of these things happening in December, of this kind of situation happening in December in my readings. So it must be the energy going around. And here at the bottom of the deck, we had death. Death came out as well for Libra in the same position. So transformation is like as if in December the energies are transforming completely situations upside down for the better. Then I pulled the card from the Gateway Oracle card asking which way can we work to make this happen. And here is believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. So really believe into the manifestation, our power of manifestation. And also on, believing that everything will be fine because it will be perfect. And the last card I pulled was from the Whisper of Love. And it says, receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. When somebody extends something with the Knight of Cups, bringing news that they want to try and work things out, be open to receive the blessings, because the blessings are coming. You are going to manifest. We are going to manifest our magic. So I hope that this reading resonates with you. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. And for personal reading, as I said, I will put in the description box the way to go about it. Okay, thank you so very much for watching, Scorpio. Bye, bye, bye.